What's cracking with your snack and snacker stars? It is me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again on a Friday for another exciting edition of Pizza Night. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's pizza comes to you from a pizza place that's not local, it's not national, but it's regional, and I'll tell you what, they're promising a pizza that's going to taste like a music festival in your mouth. Well, I got two questions for you. How does it taste? And what time does Pearl Jam play? I'll be right back right after this with the Meatapalooza by Vocelli.
You are looking live at Vocelli Pizza in the Chesapeake Bay Center on Gorham Street, in betwixt King Street and Seminary Road here in Falls Church, Bailey's Crossroads, Virginia. There you see the site of a once happening Chili's restaurant, which is now closed, and a very popular Peruvian restaurant called The Chicken Place. And I am in the parking lot of the Toys R Us. Vocelli Pizza at one time was probably the number 4 pizza place in the area. I don't know where they're ranked nowadays, but they've kind of taken a tumble. Will it tumble into my mouth and give me a good time tonight? We'll find out on Pizza Night.
Never fear, Pizza Night is once again here, so grab yourself a can of beer for Friday night, February the 23rd, 2018, ladies and gentlemen. This short month is almost over, and it's time to eat some pizza with the Snack Food Appreciation Society. Let's go ahead and check out what we got today from Vocelli Pizza. They have a brand new pie they just came out with called the Meatapalooza, and basically what that is cut pepperoni. I didn't say cut, I said cupped. Also, their brand new all-natural sausage, crispy bacon on their hand-tossed crust. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy up, and, well, that's not the most appetizing-looking pizza I've ever seen. But, hey, it smells really good. The cheese is really, really brown on there, guys. I don't know if you can see that. That's not just meat that you see there in those brown areas. It's just a really, really brown cheese. I think they may have had their oven a little too high today. But there is lots of meat on there, but that meat looks kind of dry. That's bacon there for sure. Pepperonis underneath the cheese, bubbling up pretty nicely. Let me go ahead and grab a 420 slice and show that to you a little more closely, shall I? You want to know one way you can tell this pizza's overcooked is that there's no cheese whatsoever that's been left together, no toppings falling off at all. They've all kind of been cemented to the pie. At least the crust isn't overly crispy. It's got a good flop to it still. And the back end is a little more thin than it usually is. But there's lots of toppings on here. I'm sure this is going to taste a lot better than it looks, guys. I'll be right back right after this to try this slice of pizza, tell you more about it, and enjoy the rest of Pizza Night with you right after this. Alright, gang, let's check out this brand new Meatapalooza pizza from Vocelli's. Vocelli's used to be called Pizza Outlet. They moved into this area in the late 90s, ladies and gentlemen, and ever since then, they had been like the number 4 pizza place in this area, you know, compared to, say, Papa John's and Domino's and Pizza Hut. But then Paisanos moved into the area, and I think they took a lot of their share. But I'll tell you what, my local Vocelli's has had some trouble, at least in the last couple of reviews I've done. And it looks like they might have some trouble this time too, just because this pizza looks to be a bit overdone. Let me go ahead and show you this slice next to my noggin the way I always do. $12.99 for this pizza. I guess it's about a 12-inch or 14-inch pie. And it smells really, really good. It smells really, really meaty. But I'm just worried about how kind of burnt up it looks. I mean, it's got some char to it on the cheese, that's for sure. It's certainly browning up there. Alright guys, let me go ahead and take a bite of this thing and I'll let you know what I think about it. Gang, that pizza tastes a lot better than it looks, I'll tell you that much. It is a bit overcooked, I will say, for sure. And looking back now at the promotional ad online for this particular pizza, I can kind of figure out why. It says they have all new natural sausage, got it. But it does proclaim to have crispy cupped pepperoni, so I think they probably upped the temperature a little bit to achieve that crispiness on the pepperoni, and by doing so it kind of compromised the cheese and the sausage as well, just a little bit. Let me go ahead and build this pizza from the bottom to the top the way I always do. Vocelli's has a decent hand-tossed crust, and it generally is nice and chewy. And it is here in this case too. It's got a decent basic flavor similar to, say, Domino's. Nothing real special, but it carries the pizza okay. They have their own private labeled sauce that does taste a little more natural than some of the other restaurants or pizza chains around the area. It tastes like it uses plum or Roma tomatoes in there in terms of the flavor. It's not real chunky like it has those in there, but that's the flavor that it really gives off to me. Kind of a not bitter, but maybe slightly sour taste to it, which is good in this aspect, not bad. The cheese on a Vocelli's pizza is generally the weak point I've almost always found. It has no stretch or give to it whatsoever. It just kind of rips apart as soon as you pick it up. You know, it's clumpy. It's very similar to me to Domino's pizza cheese in that aspect, and I don't really dig it that much. Now we get to the crux of the situation, the Meatapalooza, if you will. The first thing they mention is that natural sausage, that new natural sausage. Well, unfortunately, by overcooking this pizza, they overcooked the sausage, and it ended up being dry and did not have any juiciness to it. It did have a good flavor, though, a nice pork flavor, and it lent itself towards like chorizo or something like that. It had a nice spice to it that I can't quite put my finger on, almost like a red pepper, spicy red pepper kind of thing. Not a lot of sage or fennel or anything like that, so that's good. Good flavor, just dry. The bacon was plenty crispy too, and I think maybe that's another reason why they might have turned up the oven if they did, is to get that bacon nice and crispy, because bacon on pizza sometimes is not all that crispy. Well, it's definitely crispy here. It tastes like good bacon. Reminds me of the bacon I would make in the morning for breakfast, because I like it nice and extra crispy as well. That pepperoni, that's on point, and it's the best part of this pizza, but I think the pizza suffers because of that. Now, if this pizza were cooked just right, not quite so brown on the cheese, juicier sausage, and still maintain those crispy pepperonis, I'd give this a 100% full thumbs up, guys. But it's not getting that because it just falls short. It's overcooked, not juicy, the cheese is blah. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 2/3 of a thumbs up today. Not bad, not terrible, but I wouldn't buy it again in this condition. If they could give it to me a little less dried out, I think I would probably go for this pizza a little more quickly, and I would go for it again. But, you know, I can get pizzas cheaper than $12.99 that are better than this, so I'm going to go ahead and give it the 2/3 thumbs up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great week coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Check out all of our action on the Snack Society, Snack Briefs, Breakfast Lifestyle, OTR of me and Tony T. And ladies and gentlemen, it all winds up back here at Pizza Night just about every Friday, so make sure you're here 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, make sure you check me out on all the social medias. Join our fabulous group on Facebook by clicking on the link in the description down below while you're leaving a comment. Also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Brandon Reich SAS. When you do that, make sure you do one very simple thing, and that's use the hashtag SnackSociety all day, every day. That way you know what we're eating, we know what you're eating, and everybody else knows what everybody is eating too. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And in the meantime, in between time, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.